So, everyone has started a Sorc, but few make it to Hell Bale. So, put me on your second screen and let's do it together. Select your Sorceress, put in your name, and let's get through it. The Sorceress is my favorite class of pretty much any game because of one skill, and that's teleport.
Evil beware.
Set it to players, yeah, let's go players 5. And I just haven't found teleport in any other game. Like, you've got like blink on the mage in World of Warcraft, and even the wizard in Diablo 3 has a little bit of a teleport. That's limited. Just the ability to constantly cast it, it just trivializes this game. Well, actually, not really. It just makes this game a lot more enjoyable to play. And that's why Enigma is pretty much the best item in the game. Alright, so what we're doing here, just going through, trying to get some money and get the first waypoint. Let's put some points in vitality. And let's go with charge bolt. So yeah, just getting through the first area and try and find some key items that make you some money. So far we've just found a staff with warmth. Okay, that might be worth a few hundred gold. Some good things to pick up would be some like javelins or throwing knives. Throwing knives are awesome. If you get lucky enough and find a ring, that's good too.
Not enough mana.
The one thing with the Sorceress though, even though it's an S tier class, it's actually probably one of the most difficult to play. I know a few people might not agree, but those seasoned people actually don't realize that beginners will struggle with a Sorceress. And that's just because they don't know really how to build it properly, because it's a bit of a glass cannon. So just vitality again. Let's just chuck another one in, charge bolt, that'll do. So I've got the experience shrine, and around here there should be a little boss pack. That's where we want to be spending our time to get experience. Should be just around the waypoint somewhere. There we go.
Not enough mana.
So this is players 5, so they've got a bit more health than normal.
Not enough mana.
Okay, we take these out, we'll get up a level again. So these boss packs provide like a significant amount more experience than regular. But this is where you want to be spending your time leveling, because they're also higher level than the area that we're in. Say the standard monster in the Cold Plains is like level 3. This boss pack will be a couple levels above that, and everyone in the boss pack will also provide that bonus experience, not just the not just the unique. So already level 5, which is just unbelievable. Having that experience shrine just really boosted us.
Greetings, the order welcomes
So,
you.
don't really care. Yeah, 300 gold. We didn't really end up with too much gold, unfortunately. What you want to find would be a staff with charge bolt, if you're lucky. 2 to charge bolt. Yep, it's exactly what we need, but for 5,000 we're not going to afford that. So yeah, I guess for now all we can just deal with is just a tome, and then after, if we find some more gold, then we can Just don't care about that. I don't care about that. It's ethereal, I don't care about that. Get rid of the key and the potion. Right, have enough just for the 2 tomes. Keybind it. Since I didn't get the since it didn't drop a town portal, we'll just run back towards the Den of Evil. Let's drop it to players 3. Ideally you would want to get some stamina potions and some mana pots as well.
This place is trouble.
So it's probably not the greatest idea to get the tomes. They're not really necessary. But it just cleans up the inventory, so it makes it a little bit easier to manage. But yeah, mana pots and stamina potions will speed you up a little bit.
Not enough mana.
I've actually made, I don't know, like 20, I think, across Pluggy, across D2R, on PC, on ladder, on
Not enough mana.
on Switch. So I've basically played every build you can think of on the Sorc. I've done single element challenges as well. Just pick a tree and stay on it. And it's all, I guess you wouldn't say viable, but it's possible. But we won't put you through that torture. We'll split tree and we'll get through the game a little easier than having to deal with some tricks. Hello. Okay. Thought I just had an issue with the mic then. Still good. So, for normal, the Sorceress is very good at boss killing, just because static field can drop down to like 1 HP. The way static field works is by doing a percentage of life. So when your first static field does 25% of the life, and then you just do another one, and then another one in the space of like a second or two, you're versing a boss that's below half health, and no other class can do that. And half health is the maximum that static field can do in hell. So even all the way up to hell, it's still such a great skill.
I can't carry anymore.
It's one of those 1-point wonders. You put 1 point in, and
Not enough mana.
it takes care of everything. However, like speedrunners would probably pump a lot more into it in normal, and then that way you dramatically increases the radius. So they use that as the main damage skill. One's to the left. They use that as the main damage skill, and then they just use a Nova to finish them off. So we can go that route, give it a go. I don't actually play that often, but normal isn't particularly difficult. So that's why you have stamina potions. I'm really hoping that I didn't run past it already and have to do a whole lap of this place again. Stamina potion stacked,
I am overburdened.
and there we go. It's a quick game so we can respawn everything.
Good day.
We should have that pack
Well-
right at the Cold Plains waypoint again.
You have
We've got our skill. Yeah, we'll just go charge bolt again.
good day.
Nothing else is that valuable right now. No point identifying because a scroll costs 80 gold. Okay. Just get some stamina potions. Get some mana potions. Don't have enough gold for a new weapon, so we'll just continue on. Yeah, I think we'll just stay on players 3. Just everything in vitality. So now we're on players 3, got some points into charge bolt. A lot more experience. She's lightning enchanted, so unfortunately not doing any damage to her, so let's just leave her. Alright. Let's see if static field works on her.
Not
She's
enough
still got
mana.
too much resistance, so let's just ignore her. Follow the path. The path will take us 2 ways, either to the stony field, which is what we're looking for, or burial grounds. I actually don't know off the top of my head how to read the map to find out which one's which, so I just try my luck and see if I find the right one.
Not enough mana.
Sometimes if I end up at the burial ground,
Mana.
I might take on the Blood Raven, but that's not really worthwhile. Because you can just, if you do want a mercenary, you just get up to, I think, level 6 or level 7. And I'm already level 6. Burial grounds. So you get up to that level, and then you can just hire one. There's not really much experience in all of them, but because they're so bunched up, and look, I just took out like 6 things in one go. Alright, I'll take them out. But we're just too high of a level for now. They're not a boss pack, so just leave them. Just run past them. When I first started playing this game, you basically walk around, kill everything on the map, and then move on. You know, when you're a child, you think that's how you're supposed to play. Just kill everything because you haven't done the right thing before you move on. And now, to play the game properly and get through it, you pretty much don't kill anything. Just find the boss packs, take them out, and forget the rest. Alright, got Rakanishnu. He's lightning enchanted as well, so once again, we're not going to be doing too much damage to him. And he's also quite dangerous. So, we're doing enough damage, so I guess we can try to take him out. Since he's a super unique, he's going to be dropping 2 items.
Not enough mana.
And both of them are going to be terrible like that, so we won't even pick them up. We'll go look for the waypoint. just so we can come back here. So if you find a ring or amulet with 10% faster cast rate, just hold on to that. I know selling it for 4,000 gold sounds like a nice thing to do, but
I am overburdened.
faster cast rate is just one of the best modifiers for the Sorceress. Alright, we've got some throwing knives that will sell for a few hundred gold. I think standard throwing knives sell for 720. I'm not sure if magic ones sell for less. I think they might.
I can't carry anymore.
It's good because they're small. It sells for a good chunk of change at the start. I'm not sure if my mic is picking up my bird. It's driving me insane.
I can't carry anymore.
With alright, so the waypoint, you've got the fire, the lamppost next to it. So that's a little bit of an indicator of where they
Not
are.
enough mana.
Don't care about that. Javelins are good money. Alright, so you can see the path and the stones. The stones are always by the path, so if you're ever looking for him, if you're ever looking for the later on to do the secret cow level. Oh, damn it. That would have been funny if a gold dagger dropped.
I
So,
need mana.
so yeah, if you're looking for the secret cow level, then just stick by the path and you'll find it. Just more in vitality. The reason you want vitality is just you've got to bump up that health, because the more health you have, static field. Okay, let's pump up static field. 1 point in telekinesis.
I can't carry anymore.
And also by following the path, we end up in the underground passage where we are.
I need mana.
Alright, I'm out of mana potions, so I guess I'll just keep running. And if you're unlucky like me, well, I wouldn't say unlucky, but if you're terrible at reading maps, then you just basically go through the whole place and find it after you've found everything else.
I can't carry anymore. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Yeah, charms can be
I am
good for gold.
overburdened.
And if you're lucky, they could be
I need mana.
actually useful. That one will not be useful. Did I go over that experience shrine with the armor shrine?
The Order welcomes you.
Not paying attention. 720, so I think it's the same. I don't. Alright, 1 energy, we'll take it. Let's just get 1 to identify this dagger. 1 to mana after each kill. That's better than what we've got. Let's get some mana potions. Sell that. Don't need 10 attack rating. Don't need 34 attack rating. Just get some more potions. Don't need this many healing potions, so I'll just get rid of a few of them. Couple of these. Alright, we've got 4,000 left. Charge bolt. Yeah. Frost Nova. Yeah, okay. Like if you want, you can find a 2-socket staff like this, that's grey. You put tier rune, rail rune, make yourself a leaf. And if you want to play fireball, 3 + 3 to fireball, +2 to static field. This is like a perfect leaf base, but you're not really gonna, you're not gonna waste your Act 5 quest reward on it, and you're not gonna waste the runes in the gems to socket that. So I don't know, just get the one. Let's get the 1 to charge bolt, I guess. Pick up the chip gems. Keep them for now.
Good day.
There's nothing in the shared stash, so I'm not cheating whatsoever. Let's drop our gold in here in case we die. We'll take the super chest in here. Should be a boss pack right here. It's cursed, so just be careful. Yeah, you really can't take too much damage. So with the Sorceress, you want to cast some spells, run away. You can't really afford to get hit, you just don't have the health for. Sorceress only gets 2 points for vitality compared to like 4 from a barbarian or 3 from a paladin. And
I need mana.
so also level 2 in here, it's a little bit of a higher level than what level 1 is. So that means everyone in this room is a little higher level. And that boss pack being in here would have been higher level than that. We've got a big orb. Let's check if it's got anything. 4 to life, so nothing. Pick up the eagle orb, see whatever you find. That'll be helpful for normal, and depending on how unlucky you are, could be helpful for nightmare. So the way I play my Sorc, is with the shield. I just don't think leaf is that worthwhile. You can go for it if you want and go fireball, like that will get you through normal, but after that it's just not that versatile. Let's put some points into strength. Like about 30 strength will be enough for now.
Not enough mana.
Because I use a shield with the Sorceress, I do go up a little bit more, so I can use a kite shield. But we're just not equipping that kite shield until you know, like Act 5 basically, when we save the barbarians.
Not enough mana.
So just do a few static fields, then just knock everything else out.
I'm overburdened.
It's very mana intensive, so it's complicated to keep it up for a sustained period. Anyway, just looking for the tree head. See, like it's a big bunch. It's like what, 8 of them or something,
It's locked.
and they gave me about what, 10% experience. It's just not that worthwhile. Champions, these guys should give me some more. But with the increased experience comes increased difficulty, so just be careful.
I need mana. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Alright. Leather gloves. 1 to strength. Fantastic. This shield might be able to sell for a bit. There's Tree
I
Head.
need mana. Not enough mana.
Tree Head's another super unique. Extra strong, extra fast, so only really worthwhile killing
I need mana.
in normal, I guess. Oh, and some nightmare. But rarely is it worthwhile killing in hell. You're just gonna be way too weak.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. This ancient tree has an aura of magic about it. I can't carry anymore.
We've got the waypoint, so I guess we can just go straight and save Deckard.
Oh,
I'll just wait to save him so I can identify. Stony Field. So you can save and quit, take on Recognition again if you'd like. But we're at level 8. Actually, yeah, we're quite under-leveled. So it could be a bit tricky in here. Let's just save him first.
Tristram was no match
See what we
for
can take,
Diablo's fury.
and then leave.
Deckard came! Get to the rogue camp! I need mana. Not enough mana.
Jesus, that was a bit... left that a bit long.
I need mana.
We're strong, we can kill, but we just can't take any damage at the moment. Alright, we've got to push that shield with some poison resist, I guess.
I need mana.
Poison reduction, length.
I can't carry anymore.
6 HP. Let's just get Frost Nova, just to make life a little easier. So you're using Frost Nova to save yourself and just crowd control. You're not using it to kill anything. So just cast it just to slow everything down. We'll save that for our dagger. Plus 8 to mana. That's, yeah.
Yes?
Sell the ring she gave you because it's terrible. Alright. Still got some. Still have some health potions. I'll just get mana potions. Just saving those gems. Feel free to use them. So that 10 chipped sapphire, you can toss that into a helm and get 10 mana. Or toss it into an armor and get 10 mana. And at our level, that's
Hi there.
huge.
Good evening.
Just grabbing armor for now. Might replace it later, but whatever. It was there. I like to look for a 2-socket helm and put some chipped topazes in there. And just I get through most of the game, or most of normal with that helm, and it just drops so much more better items.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
So we'll probably drop the difficulty down because we're going to have to do some farming for a while. Well, we could get lucky and get a first go, but we're going to want stealth armor. It's pretty much a non-negotiable for the Sorceress. It's just so powerful. Alright, so we've got a split map, which is pretty terrible. Hopefully the waypoint and the tower are next to each other. Otherwise we're doing some running.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Maybe when I get up to level 10 I'll get a mercenary. It's probably too low right now.
Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. I am overburdened. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Well, that's a 1+ socket helm after 2. Alright, there's a tower. Drop a portal. And if you drop a portal, then that means the waypoint will be right next to it, so you waste the portal. Otherwise, if that Murphy's Law didn't happen to you, you just find the waypoint and then just come back through the portal. Yeah, so we've got a pretty bad map for this. That's a pretty long run. I'm going to imagine the waypoint's going to be up that way. Oh no, here we go. It could be worse.
Good day. No.
Yes?
We'll save that for our mercenary. With 10 lightning rows, that's alright for the mercenary. Let's just toss in that, get some mana. If you had a ruby, you could use that as well for 10 life. Let's
This
drop
place
it.
holds
There's one.
many secrets.
I keep forgetting, like you can go through levels 1 through 4 on the highest place count to get that experience. But
I am overburdened.
you want to be taken on the counter set, players 1.
I am overburdened.
Let's get some more strength. And let's get another point of static field. Let's just go get our mercenary now.
Hello.
Whatever. I'm not too fussed.
I'll put that to good use.
Guess you can wear the armor we've got in here.
I'll put that to good use.
Hello.
Good day.
Alright, we've got 8 more mana. But that's only going to last us a level until we can get the next belt. Yeah, so the reason you want health is just because of something called hit recovery. The more health you have, the more damage they need to do to you to put you into hit recovery. Because it's based on a percentage. Now I don't know off the top of my head exactly what that is, but let's just say if they do 25% of your health in a hit, they're gonna put you into hit recovery, and you can just imagine it to be like a stun of some sort.
I need water. I can't carry anymore. I can't
And
carry
it's
anymore.
very dangerous to be put into hit recovery, because it just compounds, because then they just hit you again. Because if they can put you into hit recovery once, then that means they're able to do it multiple times. And that's why having a spirit sword, spirit shield is so valuable. Just because it's got so much hit recovery, it just no longer becomes an issue. Alright, so we're after Tal Rune and Earth Rune.
Not enough mana.
For those of you playing Fire, you're
I
gonna
can't
want
carry anymore.
T Rune throughout.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I am overburdened.
Nothing of what we're after.
I can't carry.
Save, quit, and come back and do it again.
Stay a while and listen.
This is where we're going to spend the majority of our time in Act 1.
What can I do for you?
I'll put that to good use.
Let's go for another one. Plus 20 in a mana. It's actually getting... Our mana's getting up there. Just be prepared to drink so many mana potions. With the Sorceress just is not viable with a mercenary. Like, it takes quite a while for the Sorceress to have a useful mercenary.
I need mana.
Alright. So now we just need to find the chip topaz. Look, don't worry that I've got this green shield. This just doesn't mean anything. It's a little bit of defense. Reduced poison length. It's just not that useful. Alright, so drop a Frost Nova. Just some static builds. Yeah. Frost Nova. Some charge bolt in there. Let's take him
I'm
out.
overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, fantastic. That's actually a good... It's a good charm. So that little 7% cold res, that is just going to stay in the inventory now for the rest of the game. Let's just go back and heal. Now if it was lightning resistance or fire, it'd be much better. But I'm not complaining with cold. So we need to be level 12 for Nova. It costs 13 mana though, so that's quite a bit.
I am overburdened.
This isn't going to be any good. Yeah, there's nothing on that. Plus 3 to mana. Damage reduced by 1. This one here has got 20 to mana. So you just take this all day, every day over the other one. Just avoid those archers a lot of the time because they're just going to be doing too much damage. You can drop a safety portal in case you die, save yourself from running back. Right, we've got Tal and T-Rune.
I can't carry anymore.
We've actually got
I can't carry anymore.
we actually have a rune wood. So it's called Nadir. Nef, and then Tia. You make yourself a Nadir helm. It's got one use, and that's Kale Sanctuary. Just so you can get through things
Good day.
where it blinds everyone. See, 17% faster hit recovery. That's pretty good. But we just need the extra belt slots. I don't like the superior one, so I replaced it. We're fine for potions, just keep going. So now we're after an Etheru, and then we can continue on. But feel free to just do this a few more times if you want to get some more runes, and then that way you just have a lot easier time because you're higher level. Now I suppose this playstyle is a little bit more tricky than going with like Fireball instead, because you've got to be a little bit more in their face. So Fireball is a completely valid strategy for an easier time. This changing between multiple skills and stuff can be a little tricky when you've just got no hit recovery or fast cast rate or anything.
I need mana. I am overburdened.
But definitely this is a lot harder than pretty much any other class in normal.
Not enough mana.
Skip anything that's not a boss pack.
Not
It
enough mana.
recovered too many times, so that was a bit risky.
I can't carry anymore. Not enough mana. I am
Oh,
overburdened.
that got a bit hairy.
I can't carry anymore.
2 Row runes is not bad. So instead of going with Magic Find,
Yes.
you can just put 2 Row runes in a 2-socket helm. Give yourself 60 fire res. So just pop these 2 into here, 60 fire res, which is huge, and
Greetings.
like will save you so much in the Chaos Sanctuary in Act 4. Six lightning res. That's the best thing we've found so far. Put our gems in there. They'll come in handy later. I'll show you what to do with your chip gems that you don't use. Oh, hell, that Nova does some damage. Alright.
Not enough mana. I can't carry anymore.
So we've got 1 to 25 damage compared to 2 to 4 damage. So this is a lot stronger. We've got 5 points in static field, which, you know, that bump it up by 25%. So it's given it a few extra points.
I am overburdened.
I just want to run through this stone skin. It's actually not too bad. You can give it a go.
I need mana. I need mana. I need mana. I am overburdened.
If that said cursed, if it said cold enchanted, or extra strong like this, yeah, don't stick around to that. Just run away.
I can't carry anymore.
So that cold nova just to
Not enough mana.
slow them down. I guess we could, since we got the Row rune, we can start putting some point into strength and work towards the 3-socket shield. Another tier rune. Towel. It's okay, that was a good experience. You know, you've got like all the way up to like level 16 where you're still getting
Yes?
Good
good
day.
experience in there.
Good day.
what you need.
These potions are actually decent value in the start to sell. Some ideas for weapons, anything with mana per kill. That's a decent thing. Like the tier rune gives 2 mana to kill, so you can go find yourself a 2-socket short sword or something. Just use that to get 4 mana per kill. Yeah, I think 8 to 35 is a huge bump. We'll put a point in over. Yeah, let's go to strength. What I think. I think Kite Shield you need 47 strength if I remember. Yeah, 47 strength required. So we'll work towards that 47 strength. We're at 30. We just need it by 19. So that's another 4 levels of strength.
I am overburdened. Not enough mana.
That gets to 17, so we got 2 levels more vitality we'll put in.
I am overburdened.
And then everything else will be in strength for the moment.
I have mana. Thank you.
She's lightly enchanted. So let's just ignore her.
I can't carry anymore.
At the moment, I guess just a level 2 Nova is just taking care of everything, so oh, lightning enchanted, let's ignore it. No, mercenary can take it on apparently. It's level 11, so I guess she's holding on.
I am overburdened.
These weapon racks could be worthwhile if they drop the orbs for the Sorceress. Probably unlikely. No, short sword. It's that Rixholt's Keen, I think is the unique sword. Alright, got the Earth
I
Rune.
can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Lord Ruby, so that's 17 light. Guess we can use that for now. Just not having any luck with Topaz though.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Yes.
Level 13, that's fine, we can move on.
Hello.
It's not really going to give us much gold. but we've got nothing else, so I'll just keep it on. Don't need it. Don't need the gold at the moment. 6 poison res. Take that.
Greetings.
On the lookout for another 2-socket helm now. I'd actually get a couple, so you're stocked up for Nightmare. You get one with 2 topaz for normal, and then for Nightmare you'd make a lore runewood helm.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana. I am overburdened.
Unlucky with these amulets and rings. Looking for that 10% faster cast rate chance.
Not enough mana. Ah, the monastery. Andariel's stronghold.
If your map looks exactly like that, then it'll always be up here. If the waypoint's in a different location, then the exit will be in another direction. I've not actually played a Nova Sorceress leveling up for a long time.
Not enough
Actually,
mana.
don't even know if I've ever done that.
I need mana. I need mana. I am overburdened.
It's very mana hungry, that's for sure.
I can't carry anymore.
Another possibility is I could chuck a tier rune in the helm. That could also provide significant mana return. So you can do a weapon and helm. You don't really want to put your tier runes in the armor
I
because
need mana.
at level 17 you're going to replace it, and you're not really going to find that many tier runes up until that point. So just don't put it in an armor. Okay, 16 to 45. Yep, definitely. It's a big boost in damage. So it looks like just chucking in pointing to Nova is just gonna kill everything.
I can't carry anymore. I need mana. I am
So
overburdened.
that was 20% of
I am overburdened.
level.
I can't carry anymore. I need a key. I am overburdened.
On this floor, in the barracks, you'll find may as well go find it. The malice. I don't really think there's anything too valuable to
I am
use it on as a Sorc. I guess a circlet or something later
I
on,
need mana.
if you're trying to get through the game. You'd want to get just
I can't carry
some gloves or
anymore.
belt or something. Because I'm going to 47 strength, then that means if I go a little bit more to 60 strength, I could go for the 4-slot belt.
If there
But
was
if I
magic
stay-
here, it's long gone now.
If I stay to 50 strength or 47 strength, then if I stay there, then I'll have to wait till Nighthead to get a 4. The next slot in belts. And then that's something that's viable to use your quest reward on.
I need mana.
Like
Not enough mana.
I can't remember, what is it called? Spiderweb sash or something.
I need mana.
So these guys are putting me in hit recovery.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
There was a waypoint on that floor if you wanted to get it, but it's just not important unless you're doing speed runs, and then you don't need to be told
I am overburdened. I
what to
can't
do
carry
because you know
anymore.
what you're doing.
I can't carry anymore. It's locked.
Actually had a pretty decent jail, so that was good. I probably just jinxed it by saying that, so. Yeah, mining enchanted.
I need mana. I can't carry anymore.
I just feel like the jail has always just been just somewhere I go through. It's just like never really notable.
I can't carry anymore.
You know, the catacombs seem like notable for some reason. It was like, okay, I'm in here to find Andariel, find the waypoint. But, yeah, the jail is just like, just quickly run through, get through it.
I can't carry anymore.
That was until I was just playing through randomly one day, just going through Nightmare, just in the jail. I don't know if it was a chest I popped or something I ticked over, or a often monster had dropped and the Stone of Jordan dropped out. And I was like,
Good to see you.
wow, okay. Maybe it was a ghost dropped it, I think. So yeah, ever since then, Nightmare onwards, I was like, okay, Stone of Jordan can drop in here. It's happened to me before, it can happen again. I wouldn't waste your Imbue quest reward right now. You're just not going to roll anything, you're just not high enough level. Just come back later. Go for it.
Not enough mana. This place chills me to the bone.
Well, we'll be 15 by the time we get out of here. So, it's not too bad, we're not too far behind.
It's locked. I can't carry anymore.
Right, this is going to have some faster cast rate, some life, some mana per kill. I'll take Cold Rays and the 7 to mana. Let's we'll take that over the mana per kill. Now, I want to know if you've got through this far in the video, if you agree with me that the Sorceress is like the hardest class to play. Because a lot of people will think that just because she's so strong, and she can kill everything, that she's easy to play. I'd argue that being so squishy makes it a bit more difficult. Like a barbarian, like, is weak, so weak you can't kill anything. But it's so like tanky that it's like so much safer. We've got, yeah, just go again. I think it's just the plan. We just keep going into Nova. Look, and
need a
Dariel
key.
doesn't drop too many
I
things
need
in
a
normal.
key.
She does, I guess, drop Sarah's boots and belt, and that's really good, I guess. So I guess you can farm her for that, but it's just not necessary.
I need a key.
It's not like gonna make you
It's locked.
so much stronger or
I need a key.
make the game so much easier. It'll make it a little easier.
Not enough mana.
So if you want to spend the time to farm Andariel, go for it. You know, it's all up to you what you want to do. But in terms of time investment,
I need mana.
you're almost always better off moving on ahead.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
So waypoints here. Just trying to remember. It's to the right. And I'm going to the left of it, so I don't think I'm going the right way. So to the right would be like this way. So down that way might be the stairs. So we'll just continue this way, just to prove myself right that I'm wrong in the way I'm going. Yeah, so this is dead end. So yeah, I made the mistake in thinking, oh yeah, just continue left, but no, I was supposed to flip my direction to right.
I need mana. I need
It's
mana.
okay.
Not enough mana.
I've got some experience. You've always got the what could happen is it just completely loops from all the way there, and then this ends up being right, like the direction right in the end. So could have flicked into it.
I need mana. I need mana. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Yeah, so the way it works, so right, you go into here, dead end, whatever's down that way, and then you keep coming, and then you come down here, and then that's right. So then the left of here would be come up here, then left, go whatever, all this way, and then you end up there. So that's the right or left of the waypoint. And that makes farming in ladder a lot easier when you know the direction, because that way you just follow
I am overburdened.
the correct way when the maps change. It's not really something you need to worry about in normal. I'm gonna drop the safety portal just because Vendarial is. Well, actually, we've got static build, so she could still hit me for
I
a
am
lot.
overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
So just go in here, chuck one of these, chuck a few of these.
I
chuck
need
a few
mana.
of those.
Not enough mana.
I think I'll probably want to chuck one more of these and a few more of these.
I need mana. Not enough
We got 2
The
boots.
evil queen has fallen.
10 cold res, okay. I'll take fast hit recovery.
Thank you.
So Andariel's first kill is probably going to be her worst. Just because she drops all of those gems and stuff. I feel like her first kill is just always
This is
pretty poor, but then her subsequent kills are better.